is day 32 of alternate day fasting. Guys, how did we get here? How did we get here, please? How did we get here? Day 32. Wow. Do you know what, guys? So this dilemma that I told you guys about yesterday that I had, well, first of all, that I broke yesterday. So being vulnerable and honest with you guys, broke 2 times in the space of 31 days. And that's not good. That's not good. But I was feeling a bit under the weather yesterday and I needed to eat. But JK's only had something small, so when I think about it, I'm like, was it worth it? Probably not. But then that meant, do I still carry on? Like I said to you guys before, if you ever break, if you ever fail, don't rejiggle your fasting days simply because you failed. Just keep going. And I learned that from a lady called Colleen on YouTube, who I learned a lot about alternate day fasting from. And but I told you guys I had a dilemma. This weekend there is literally something happening every single day, and I'm like, guys, what do I do? Because it's my sister's graduation on the Friday and she's going out for a graduation meal, which is supposed to be fasting day. Saturday, it's my friend's sister's birthday. They're having food. Then Sunday is my brother's birthday, which is meant to be fasting day. So I'm like, guys, what do I do? Because I'm like, okay, so I broke yesterday. Do I just rejiggle now my fasting days? Not because I failed, but because of this dilemma of this weekend. Or do I just keep fasting and keep going? Which also means I end up eating 3 days in a row. And then I also can't eat at my sister's graduation and my brother's birthday. So, but then I won't. So anyway, so it was like this dilemma. So anyway, I've made a decision. I was thinking about it long and hard last night and today. And my decision is I've swapped my fasting days. So, the great thing is that I'm not going to be eating 3 days in a row. I won't be eating 3 days in a row. And I get to enjoy my sister's graduation dinner with her and eat. I also get to be there for my brother's birthday on Sunday, whatever he decides to do, he hasn't decided yet, and eat. But it's just, unfortunately, I will miss my friend's sister's birthday food. I can still be there, but I just won't be able to eat. So that's my decision, and I think it's a good decision. I think it's a wise decision because, you know, either way I was going to miss something. And like I said, it was either eat 3 days in a row and then miss my sister's birthday and my sister's graduation and my brother's birthday, or fast today and then not miss it. So now today's fasting day, so we've switched it up. I don't know the effects of this, but I'm being vulnerable and open and honest with you guys. I don't know what is going to happen as a result, whether my body is now going to be like, hey, what are you doing? Now let's hold on to every bit of food that she eats because now she's messed up the cycle. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully that doesn't happen, because if you guys remember the last time I broke, this is only the second time, but the last time I broke, which was the first time, just wanted to reiterate that, I ended up eating 3 days in a row, which really messed up my stomach. I was just bloating a lot because my body was like, hey, what are you doing? We're not playing this game. And it literally took me a few days even after that to recover. So, because we're not doing 3 days again, eating, it was 2 days, we've now swapped back to fasting. So let's see how this goes. I really hope it works, and I am going to be super strict now with what I eat, what I'm drinking. Drinks literally is water, coffee. I do like tea. So tea, coffee, but if I do have that, there is no sugar, no sweetener. I never had sugar anyway, it was just sweetener. But But I'm going to actually cut the sweetener out for at least the next 2 weeks, just to test if that has been something that has been holding me back. So taking the sweetener out, no sugar. If I have tea, black coffee, water, and yeah, that's it. So you might need our coffee, tea, and water. So let's see how that goes. And also no snacking. Now I know that's going to be a hard one for me because I do like snacking sometimes, but maybe that also might be the thing that's holding me back. So no snacking, and we're just going to focus on meals and eating nutritious meals. Obviously bearing in mind my sister's graduation dinner on Friday is going to be a little bit more difficult because you're eating out, so you just have to make room. But what I do in those instances is that eat less in the day, so you've got more calories to work with in the evening. But yeah guys, anyway, so I'm on my walk right now, doing my quick walk, 30-minute walk. Always ends up being longer when I'm like vlogging, so yeah, that ends up being like 40-45 minutes but normally it's about 35, I think, not 30, 35, yeah. So yeah, doing this, had tutoring sessions this morning, so I was working, and then homeschooling, and then yeah guys, boxing later. Oh my days, I'm gonna do double session later. So on a Tuesday they do double session, so it will be 6 to 7 and 7 to 8. I'm actually going to try it today on a fasting day, can you imagine? But yeah, let's see how it goes. Look at me, Blaze. What is going on? Lord. But anyway, it's been good. We fasted the whole day. I said we. It's me. It's just me, myself, and I. Fasted the whole day. So yeah, seems like and I actually feel really good. And I don't know if you noticed, but even at boxing, my stomach was still looking kind of slim. There was no bloating, no nothing. So maybe last time when I was like, yeah, because I failed at fasting and then I continued to eat the next day, that total to ended up being 3 days in total that I fasted. That I ate. Ended up bloating my stomach and messing it up for a little while. Maybe I should have just switched the fasting days around, because I feel good now that I've done this time. So let's see how I feel. I'm gonna weigh myself as well, maybe towards the end of the week. And let's see how I feel and how things go. But so far, no bloating. So far, I feel nothing. So far, I feel empty, as in like my stomach feels like it's had a good amount of time to digest and whatnot. So let's see what happens. But anyway, I am off to bed now, guys. Okay, excuse how I look. Good night.